Good evening, fellow Plexers. Today's video is to answer a question by Thor from my YouTube channel. He's wondering how to create collections automatically in a library that doesn't have it. He's got 1,300 movies and no collections. So what we're going to do first is explain this feature. So I pulled up Casino Royale. James Bond, you'd think it would be part of a collection. Well, this is an unusual example where this one movie is not part of the Bond collection. But if I search for movies and I pick the 2006 movie and then slide down, here's a collection at TMDB, and this is where this type of automatic collection comes from with a Plex movie library. So that earlier version of Casino Royale would have to be manually added to this collection once it was created. Just to say it's not perfect, but it's pretty decent. So, I created a library a short time ago. Usually I just show public domain media, but I had to point this test library to my actual kids library. It's all little kid type movies and stuff like that. So let's pay attention. I have 169 titles and I do not have a collection tab. Very easy to fix. We'll edit the library, manage, edit, go to advanced, and now I'll slide down. Right here, minimum automatic collection size is disabled by default with a new Plex library, or a new movie library. This feature does not exist in a TV series library. Alright, so if you set it to 1, if you have one movie that's part of a 3 or 6 or 10 movie collection, you'll create that collection in your Plex library. I like to set it for 2. That means I have at least 2 movies. If you're only concerned with trilogies, set it for 3. If you're only concerned with things like the James Bond collection, well, there's a lot of movies, set it for 4. So I'll set it to 2, and I'll simply save the changes. Now the library rescanned quickly. So what I will do is refresh my metadata. And watch the movie count. It will slowly creep up. 171, 173, 'Alright, so we'll just assume it's all done with the metadata. Now if I refresh the web browser window, the collection tab appears, and I have these collections that are all already added. So let's look at one. Let's look at Captain Underpants. We click into it. Here's 3 movies. Back out of it. Now if I go to my library tab, there's more options to choose from. So you see this collection added in with the movies. Some people don't want to see the collection in the library view. They only want to see it from the collection tab. And we can change a setting for that also. So I'll go back to Manage the Library, Advanced, and a little bit further down from that first setting is this one, Collections. The default is Show Collections and their items. I want to pick Hide Collections but show their items. As soon as I change this, this count goes back to 169, my true movie library total, and you can access those collections through the collection tab. Now this is just a regular automatic collections. You can manually create collections by highlighting a series of different movies, and if I use the pencil icon to edit the group of them, I can click tags and I'll do Ales Test Collection. Now, save changes won't help me until I click on the Add Al's Test Collection and now Save Changes. So here it is, and I can edit it and add my own poster and background if I want. The default poster is just 4 of the movies as a cover. Alright, so we also have Smart Collections. So let me make a Scooby-Doo Smart Collection. I've got 4 movies total in 2 different collections. So let me just copy this. We have to be in the library mode and add to create, smart playlist, hold on, create smart collection here. And I can choose different options. Just by the title, I'll choose contains Scooby-Doo. Now I have 38 movies. So now if I click the little down arrow and choose Save Smart Collection, I'll name that Scooby-Doo Smart. So now I can edit this, and I can choose Advanced, and now I can, let's see, I think there's a way to rearrange these. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. If I go to the 3 dots and choose Edit Filters, I can go up and rearrange this by anything I want. Let's do it by year. So I have the newest ones first and the older releases last. If I click by year again, it reverses the sort. Now the older ones are first. Release date is very similar, but now it shows the date. I could do it by audience rating, content rating. So let's do audience rating. So now 91% is on top and 31% is on the bottom. If I click Update Collection, that's how it's going to be for you and your users. Now they're not going to see the rating, so you might want to add that to the titles. Oh, let me back up. Add that to the title of the collection, Scooby-Doo Collection by Rating. You could rename it. So if we go back to the library, and if I go to Collections, now you'll see this Smart Collection, and it's indicated by the gear. And I think your users will see the gear symbol also to know it's a Smart Collection. And this can be edited to add your own custom poster art also, and a custom background. Not every client app shows the background, but it's nice when they do. So Thor, that's everything I know about collections, how to create the ones from TMDB automatically, how to manually create a collection, and how to create a smart collection. So I appreciate your viewership. I hope you and everybody else watching has a great rest of your day. Happy Plexing.